reassurance, bumhole. It's me, Bimbling Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from the Northlands. Awesome. Right. Let's get on with it. Down here. Right, here's the most efficient way to do it from here. So we're going to go around here, speak to Edelina.
It's been a foul day, it has.
Happen it is, aye. Oh, how is dear old Uncle Adelard? I don't see him nearly enough anymore. So he wants some spiced boar ribs, does he? Well, I have the spices, but I lack the ribs. They're rather important to the dish, are they not? But don't you worry, there are plenty of boars roaming the hills east of Tuckborough. If you bring me some ribs, I'll make the dish Uncle Adelard is after. So we'll collect some boar ribs, just down here. And at the same time, we can pick up some stones. Right, so they'll delete you. Come across a boar. Give him what for? Sorry. Just wanted to look up a bit. Let's pick these up. There's a boar over there. Give him a kick. Then we'll go back to delete key, U key. There's another one. Oh, you may notice I've got a new, we're back to an axe. The reason for that is I got a nice cheap one off the auction house. I always check, you know, and occasionally some people are selling stuff off cheap, and we got a bit lucky. I think this is it now for the stones. We've got all the stones. Right, very quickly, what we need to do is go to Longoborough. He's around here somewhere. This is his farm. Shifty looking character, isn't he?
Oh, gracious me!
What? You come a-calling about some fool tuck? Well, I might have seen him, but I ain't gonna tell you what I've seen for nothing. No, you're gonna have to do me a favour first.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
Excuse me, this summer cold's back. I thought I got rid of it. Before I tell you where that fool tuck is you're looking for, I want you to do something for me. See, me pipeweed, Sidney, it's known throughout the Shire and a bit beyond, but that means I got lots of folk coming to me asking for leaf. Well, my current crop isn't quite ready for harvesting yet, but I'm a smart hobbit, you see. Back when the bears were sleeping in the winter, I hid a barrel of leaf out in one of their dens for just such a rainy day. Go to bear den south of here and find that barrel of leaf. When you bring it back, I'll tell you what I know of that tuck. Okay, the reason we're doing that is because we're going to pick up another quest just down here. from beekeeper, Polo Proudfoot.
Oh, gracious me. I need
Hello
your
there.
help.
I wonder if you can help me out for a few minutes. I've had problems with bears from the hills nearby, raiding me beehives for honey. I need someone who isn't afraid of bears to fend them off and protect the hives. The hives are right over there. The bears have killed the bees in all the hives except the middle one. I have it closed right now, protect them bees, but they'll be in trouble soon if the hives aren't opened. If you'll help me, I'll open the hive and I'm sure the bears will return soon. Okay, we'll sort these bears out. Look at these. Look at this lot. Start giving them what for. Okay, bears. How do you like that? 3 in 1. I need some more. They want it as well. Come on, all the merrier. Yes. Kick their ass. Do it, Polo. Oh, sorry. Did I get you then? Did I nick you?
Oh, gracious me.
Ah, that was a sight to see. You did a good job with those bears, and you deserve a reward for your work. So we'll have the gift method, or method, and the fine dagger.
Goodness, could you help me with
Sorry to
something?
say, but I've got more bee problems. You've saved the one hive, but the queens in the others were killed by bears, and I need new ones. But it isn't that simple. First of all, the wild hives are off to the woods to the south. That's right, where all them bears live in the first place. Second thing, we'll deal with it first. Those wild bees don't take kindly to being moved, so you'll need to protect yourself from the stings. Now, Gamma Boffin up in Overhill, she's got some kind of balm that'll protect you from the stings. So you just go and get some of that salve from her. Okay, so we'll do that later. But as it is, let's go and get some of that leaf from one of the bear dens. So this is where all bears are hanging out. Oh, we've still got to kill one of these guys, haven't we? Some ribs. I haven't got all the bear ribs now. Another thing to bear in mind here, this is where the wild hives will be. So we'll have to come back here to pick up a wild hive at some point. For example, there's one just on the side of that tree. Until then, I've got to find a den, some pipe. Yeah, making short work of these bears with huge jacks. This is what we like. There's the barrel pipe. Don't know where he was going there. Did you like that? Right, let's pick up the parkweed. Now, sometimes there's a chest in here, but not this time. So back on a steed. Right. So where are we up to? Ooh, let's pick up. Ooh. You want some, do you? I'm happy to oblige. Right, so what we require now is we require a sack of feed, and we need to take old Sally back to Belco. So we can take old Sally back now, because on the way we're going to go past Tuckborough. We've got to protect her, but we'll be alright. She only gets attacked by shrews. We've kicked shrews' asses before. Here they are. See, Sally? Nothing to worry about. Go on. Move on. The sounds it put on. Quality pig sounds. We love it. Yeah, you don't want to go down there. There's a load of bees down there. Cockle. That's it. You go it right way. Bloody hell, sounding like I'm from Shire now. Go it right way. Back to your barn for some wat-uh. Okay. Now. Mushrooms! Got rid of that one. Pretty sharpish. Yes, 2 at once. Right, come on. Move it. Hut, hut, hut. Now, should be able to hive off. And catch her back up again. I'm hoping. Don't think she gets attacked by anything else. So... yeah. I'll just quickly go up here and finish off the Tuckborough quest.
No, gracious
Alright, you
me.
found the leaf. Give it here. Now, I'll keep my end of the bargain. This tuck you're looking for, Geribert was his name, eh? And he'd in one of my wagons. Well, he ain't seen him. Ha! I didn't say I'd actually seen this tuck of yours. I just said I'd tell you what I know. And that's all I know. Now off with you. What a pig. What a git. But he's not a nice pig, like old Sally. He's an horrible pig. So you can do a bit of a detour there because old Sally doesn't get attacked again after the second lot of shrews. Come on. Hut, hut, hut. She's worried about shrews. The place is full of like boars who may want to do something to her, and the place is full of boars and it's full of bloody bears. She's bothered about a few shrews. Right, polish this off. 2 of these off, so old Sally.
How rude!
Ah, good. The old girl is back. She's a nuisance at times, that one, but in the end I suppose I'm too fond of her to do much else with her. Thanks for doing that, but I suppose you owe the real thanks to that writ I found, don't I? Shore up the fence.
Well, the gall of some
These
folk.
stones will do nicely for my fences. Never thought I'd find time to gather them up, but it seems things are changing a bit for me since finding that old writ. Look at that. When I come back with that feed, I'd better have that writ. If you try a Tuckborough's load of crap, you're in trouble. Okay, right. So, what we've got to do now... nosy hobbits. They're everywhere! Now, we've got to go back to Bag End. So on the way, we may as well drop off the package in Hobbiton. And then when we're coming back from Bag End, we can pick up the sack of feed, then finish Belco's quest off. Then we go to, is it Edelina? Go to Edelina, give her the boar ribs, and by that time, we'll have to go back in the Great Smiles. So this should all work out. Right, how to get to Hobbiton without being seen by a nosy hobbit. Oh yeah, we'll talk to Azrelia about Geribert as well when we come back. Could have done it then, but still just as efficient to do it on the way back because we've got to go to the Great Smiles anyway. So all we do is go over here, avoid the road, because them two there's a nosy hobbit and a hungry hobbit there, so we want to avoid them. So all I do is I head for this little, what is it, conservatory, it's not a conservatory, is it? A gazebo. head for the gazebo. And then we'll go over here. And there's the mailbox and postman grub. So there we go.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I've received a great many complaints lately concerning the amount of time it takes the quick post service to deliver packages and mail. Admittedly, most of those complaints have come from Lobelia Sackville baggins and are some low though, but some respectable hobbits have complained as well. We need to do something about this, certainly. If you'd like to help out, there on the table you'll find a satchel for delivery to Postman Boffin in Overhill. Overhill is a good distance north of here, nestled in the Bimble wood, and Postman Boffin should be right in the centre of town. Look out for nosy hobbits, for they will delay you and they'll keep you from delivering the mail on time. And don't let the mail satchel get wet. If the ink on the letters runs, the good hobbits of Overhill are sure to be upset with us. Right, so we'll do that later. What we'll also do is let's do a few tasks while we're here. Pop that down. We're not in Erin Lewin, we're in Hobbiton. So, dirty filth. Got some of that. We've got matted fur. That's 2. We've got light carapace. 3. We've got matted skin. Awesome. And I think one more, isn't it? Have we got some bent claws? We do have some bent claws. Okay. So that's our 5 to turn in. We turn it into Hal here.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh! It's 24 hours. We're going to have to wait a tiny bit. To wait a tiny bit before I can deliver those. So we'll just head up to speak to Lobelia. Make sure that she's going to pay up. The sack of feed is in here. That's the sack of feed. Whoop. Up we go. Light some fireworks off. Awesome. Up we go. So yes, we'll finish this episode in Hobbiton. We'll do what we can in Tuckborough for the time being. We have to go down back there a bit, and there's no way of getting around that. But yes, we'll do what we can. Right, Lobelia.
How rude!
Pay for ingredients? Why, I never. Oh, I suppose I must if all her stock was stolen. Here, take these coins to that tuck. These had better be the best fireworks the Shire has ever seen.
Okay, thank you, Lobelia.
Off you go. I'll get you, Bimble. You and your little strong heart, too.
Right. Let's pick up the sack of feed. There we go. I think we've got to carry the sack of feed, which is a bit annoying. But, because it's for a pig, even the hungry hobbits aren't going to try and take it off us. Right, so here we are. And we've picked it up. And once again, we're on a timer, but it's an exceedingly generous timer, so we're alright. Up there on left, Ted Sandyman. Boo! Boo! Hiss! This hungry hobbit is a real pain, but I'll show you how to get past her later on when we do that quest that I told you about. But she is a proper pain to get past. But there's a way to do it. Right, up we go. See Belko. Excuse me again. Bloody summer colds. Is it summer cold though now? September. So I don't suppose it's really a summer cold now. And in fact, it's coming up to Bilbo and Frodo's birthday, you know. I think that's September the 23rd. I think it is. September the 20-something. I think it's the 23rd. Let me know in the comments. Might be the 21st, but I think it's the 23rd. Belko. Better have this rip, Belko, or you're in trouble, Sonny Jim.
Might I have a word with you?
Aye, suppose you've done enough for me, though I am going to miss the extra help round the farm here. And old Sally seems to have taken a liking to you, although that could just be because you've brought a feed. Here's that copy of the writ I found in my mum's things. Take it over to Keeper Foxtail at the Matham House in Mackledelvin, and make sure you don't let that Adelard Tuck have it. I don't want it near his collection. What to cost the most? So that's 166, 384. Ooh. Either one of these will take. Oh, that's when we take it to. That's when we take it across to the Matham House. Seely's house at Gerribert.
Well, the gall of some
Oh, how terrible. That Longo is a rude sort. I'm so sorry he tricked you like that. The next time I see him, I shall have words with him. Now, back to the matter of Gerbert. I think may have just had a thought on who else we might be able to ask, if you're still willing to go and look for him. So, we'll take the tuck shirt.
Don't you walk off. I need
You
to
see,
speak with you.
I just had a thought about who else we could ask. Me cousin, Alder, is married to Rollo Boffin in Woodall. Some didn't consider it a wise marriage, myself included, but they seem happy enough. That, though, is neither here nor there. The importance of Woodall is that much of the pipeweed from Tuckland passes through there for other points in the Shire. Rollo happens to oversee much of that pipeweed. Perhaps, since Gerribert hid on a leaf wagon travelling east, Rollo may know something of him. I must say, the less you discover, the more anxious about him I become. Rollo lives in Woodall, east of Tuckborough, on the Stock Road. Right, we'll get to him during the course of our adventures. Ooh, I've got some stuff. First of all, we'll just bob right. No, we won't. We'll go left. Edelina first, because we can go and deliver this writ to Mickledelving as well. This episode, right, Edelina.
Cannot a body be left alone?
Good, you've brought the ribs. Let me prepare them for you. Here you go. Tell Uncle Adelard to enjoy 'em, but if he eats too many, he'll have to add a notch or two to his belt. Go, Edelina. Up there, found her. Been doing nothing since we started this playthrough. In we go. Chat to Adelard. What a moron. Oh dear, I'm much too busy to talk. Or are you here? Well, yes, that must be it. Would you mind lending a hand? Let's hand
woe
this.
is me.
Ah, good. You have the ribs, and they do smell delicious. Edelina is quite the cook, isn't she? Well, I'll place these in the library, and hopefully they'll appease the old Tuck's ghost. Then I'll have some peace again.
What do you think, viewers? That's right.
Might I trouble you
The
for some help?
ghost is still in my library. When will it leave me alone? You know, all this started when I was doing a bit of tidying up in there, sending a few things off to the Mouse and such. I stumbled across an old rocket from old Tuke's last Midsummer's Eve party. Gandalf the Grey and he were great friends, you know, and Gandalf would bring the most splendid fireworks. Perhaps I upset the old Tuck's ghost when I set that rocket off to the Mouse. It could be he wants to see it fired off. If we could get that rocket back and fire it, that might appease his ghost. Could you speak with Keeper Brombard Foxtail in Mickle Delvin and get it? The Mouse is up on the hill, northwest of the centre of Mickle Delvin. Once you had the crackers, could you fire them off at the methyl stage in Bywater? I think we all know who's crackers, Adelard. And it isn't the fireworks. Right. Off we go. Out into Tuckborough. Right. Oh, let's see what my freebies are. Oh, I've got gold as well. So, silver. Oh, we've got 100 virtue XP. A combat run speed boost. Very nice. And the gold is 400 virtue XP. Oh, and a gift from Azealia Tuck, who we were just speaking to. We got 3 advanced mark acquisition boosts. Oh, that's very nice for us. Okay. Just get on the horse and have a chat about Lobelia's fireworks as opposed to the old Tuck's fireworks.
Just a moment.
So, the old crow actually paid. I'm astonished. She must really want these fireworks. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Please stay a moment.
Well, if the old crow is willing to pay, then I suppose I'll have to oblige her. First, I'll send you out after saltpetre. My friend, Cam Puddyfoot, the pig farmer in Budgeford, can usually supply some. He's got the biggest manure pits in the whole Shire. Cam will let me know when he needs payment, so you'll not need to carry coin with you. He hardly has use for saltpetre. So there we go. Excellent. Oh, bless her. Right, so we'll head back. Turn in this quest for the Matham House. And we've got 2 quests for the Matham House. We've got the Founding Writ and we want the last of the fireworks. And then for now, that is it for Tuckborough. We will have to go back at some points. But the vast majority of it's done. And when we are going back, we'd have to go back anyway. Because the Thane Paladin is there. So we do have to go that way again anyway, so it's not like it's not like we're wasting time or anything. Down we go. Mickle Delvin. And the Matham House. Garland's just doing the homesteads and stuff. Oh, Gralland, sorry, it's not Garland, is it? I can't call him Garland. Sorry, Garland, just change your name, Gralland, to Garland. It's just, it'd be easier for everybody. Hello, Miss Marigold. Don't worry, it was a pleasure. I hope your tailoring's going well. Here he is, Brombard.
How do you do?
Excellent, so this is it. Let me take a look at it. Yes, interesting, wonderful. It is a complete copy of the writ and is in a bit better condition than the one already in the Matham House. Thank you for your efforts. I trust it wasn't too difficult to acquire, was it? I think the battle gauntlets will be the most expensive.
Hello there.
Good day to you. So Adelard is looking for the rocket he sent here. Well, Yes, I have it. In fact, I haven't had the chance to do anything with it yet, actually. A moment, if you please. Ah, here you are. Be careful. Although it's quite old, I'd wager that since it was made by Gandalf the Grey, it is still potent. Continue quest. Look at that. That is the first time I've seen a rainbow in this game. Look at it there. Fantastic. You know, this is what you get when, you know, a 17-year-old game and you've still got developers and stuff, you know, that are prepared. And they just, I just know that they just love this game. And they'll put things like that in. A bloody rainbow. Absolutely amazing. Love this game. Absolutely love it. It's fabulous. And isn't the Shire fabulous? Apart from Lobelia and that bloody Longo Burrow. Ted Sandyman. Well, that's only 3 people. 3 hobbits. The rest of them, fantastic. Where am I going? Oh yes, we need to go back to Hobbiton, don't we? We'll see if we can turn in our tasks. But yes, what a fantastic game this is. It's so fantastic that I keep getting lost, forgetting which way to go. Hobbiton, that's where we want to go. So next episode, what we'll do is we will do all of the Hobbiton quests that we can. And in fact, I'm a bit of an idiot, aren't I? Because I set our milestone to Hobbiton. So we may as well use that to get back, save ourselves a little bit of time. Boing! And there we are. Let's see if we can turn these in yet.
Hello?
Yes! Oh, this comes up occasionally when you turn quests in, and it'll just say complete 10 tasks, and you get a universal optional crafting ingredient. Now, what that is, it's extremely useful, especially at higher levels, because what you find is when you're making something at higher levels, they'll ask you for something that you won't get through your normal gathering professions. So if you're, for example, we're a metalsmith, so the vast majority of stuff we need for metalsmithing comes from prospecting, yeah? But once you get to higher levels, they'll start asking for things that you won't get from prospecting. You know, it'll be something else. It might come from it might be a tailoring ingredient or something like that, and it's highly, highly annoying, because then, of course, you've got to go on an auction house or something to get something that you don't normally get. But a universal optional crafting, and some of those ingredients can be like really expensive, but this universal optional crafting ingredient, that's it'll take the place of anything that you're missing. So they're really, really useful, these. So we'll accept that. Next one.
Is there something I can do for you?
Some dirty filth, dear Hal.
Hello?
Thought you were squinting.
What do you need? What do you
Turned
need?
all of those in, and here it comes up. Task limit reached for the day. That's alright, so we've got 5 towards that task at hand. We'll do those, you know, next time. We'll complete that and we'll get that universal crafting ingredient. Let's check what our reputation is. Thorin's Hall. And now we want the Matham House, don't we? Where is it? Oh, there it is, right underneath. Duh. So we're an acquaintance with Thorin's Hall, and we are neutral with the Matham Society. Okay. We've done that. Are there any more? Oh, something in here. Pick up the quests and then we'll call it a day. Robin Smallborough.
Could I
This
take
man
a moment of your time?
is the laziest man in the Shire. All he does is stay here and get boozed up. Welcome to Hobbiton, Bimble. It's always nice to see new folk, and I think it's important to strengthen the bonds of friendship. I think you should call on Bound a Chub in Needlehole and see if he has any work that needs doing. Needlehole has become such a busy place that it may require its own sheriff soon. Needlehole is due north of Mickle Delvin, some distance past Little Delvin, northwest of here. Don't be surprised if you find some dwarves there. Needlehole is on the road to Eridluin, and we've had more dwarf traders coming that way of late. Okay, now that seems like we've got to go back to Needlehole. What a pain. Worry not. We'd have to go back that way anyway. There is a later quest that we will get that will send us that way anyway. So we've done that. Holly will do her quests later on. So what have we got to do? Just to set ourselves up for next time. Oh right, I've got to go back to Farmer Samson. You know where he is. I think at some point I've got to go back to Mickle Delvin, so I'll do that. I'll do that then. South of Stings, we will end up in Overhill next. Grandson's lunch, we won't get to Scary for a bit, and the Seeking Saltpeter, we won't get to where is he? Budgeford. Won't get to Budgeford for a bit, so we'll take that one off. Okay, I think that's it, isn't it? Nothing else for us to do, I don't think. Yeah, it's just Holly. And in fact, we'll take the first quest off Holly. Oh no, it's a pie delivery. So we'll do that later. We'll do that later. Okay, so let's call it a day here. We can stand in front of the fountain. And let's press F1. So we know who we're looking at. And that is it for this episode. So we've got quite a lot done. Probably about 40 odd minutes, an hour this episode. But we got a bit done. And yes, we are now in Hobbiton. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo.